Welcome, everybody, to Dan-A-Plooza. My guest at this time are returning guests. They are the beautiful and very talented Macabre moon models with Crazy Kitty, Cassandra von Kreep, and Drew Luxx. Ladies, thank you for joining me at this time.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So we do I have some questions. I know you've all worked together, especially on shoots together, and I've seen how well connected you are. So sometimes when you're kind of like doing any solo shoots, do you kind of like mess with each other a little bit, or do you like do that before you do like a photo shoot? Like, do you guys just kid around?
Do you pick on each other?
Yeah.
Because we always pick on each
other. Who does it the most?
I don't want to call anybody out.
I don't want backlash.
Yeah. We would say Layla.
We're gonna say Layla. Okay.
Everybody's a good sport, though.
Yeah. For those people who are watching and future watching, make sure to follow the Facebook page at Macabre Moon Model on Facebook. Also follow the individual page, that's Crazy Kitty on Facebook, Cassandra von Kreep on Facebook, as well as the Etsy store Von Kreep Art, and follow Drew Luxx on Facebook as well. And also make sure to follow us. She could not join us, but follow Layla Paige on Facebook as well. So make sure to follow these amazing women. So moving forward, if you ladies could design like your own dream photo shoot, and you could pick like any location in the world, and you could have any kind of set dressing or props, what would you guys do collectively?
I like change.
I want to say New Orleans or like Salem, Massachusetts.
There you go.
Oh wait, horses. Just as exciting, horses. Sorry.
I was like, you want to?
That'll be the next shoot.
Sorry.
That might be fun. Yeah, that would actually be a lot of fun, like Salem or New Orleans. Places are fun and kind of that we with, so I definitely.
And then Transylvania.
Oh yes.
Just having photo opportunities.
Yeah, just go pick out in castles.
Yeah.
If you did New Orleans, you would have to have your own Macabre moon model float. Just float down the
Mardi Gras, you mean?
Mardi Gras, yeah. You can have your own float.
That's for sure.
Exactly. So now with the way that the world is kind of going, and we're kind of getting out of this pandemic, are you looking forward to doing more shoots and working together even more now that it's kind of like almost in the rearview mirror?
Absolutely. 100%.
I definitely agree with COVID being less serious than it was whenever I first joined.
Right.
It's nice to like get together for shoots and like we're very, try to look out for ourselves and our families and whatnot. It's nice to get together and kind of be like, all right, how about next month? It's great to do this. It's really nice instead of having to be like, oh no, outside anywhere. It's really nice.
What about you, Drew?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
I'll make it a little bit shorter. Are you excited, that COVID's kind of ending and that you guys can work together now, more like in person?
No, absolutely. I'm very excited that there's going to be a lot more opportunities for that. Mostly because I just miss everybody and it's nice to hang out and do things together. So there's probably going to be a lot of planning for photo shoots or planning to plan photo shoots, I guess, coming up this summer.
That's awesome. This is just a question. Would there be any future merchandise that you guys have maybe thought about?
100% before the end of the year. 100% before the end of the year.
Towards the end of the year?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll look forward to that and make sure to share that as well. Are you going to kind of like go and I know I've seen you before, like at the Horror Realm convention and other conventions, and like attending like any kind of conventions or circuits?
I think we can get together as a group and do something like that. I know we talked about several times over the last years, but there have been a lot of cons and everything that I personally have seen. It's been kind of last minute as far as advertising, so
right.
Since we've talked about it, it's a matter of doing it, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm an anime community. All of us think of a cosplaying.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I think it would be if it's in the cards, if you're able to do that. It's hard when they just announce you very last minute, because then you feel like you may not get as much recognition if you're advertised like a month ahead of time,
Yeah.
So Cassandra, do you have any new items available in your store that you're working on?
Currently nothing new. Yeah, my life's been kind of crazy right now. But riot season is next month coming up. Also, Juneteenth coming up. So I'm a lot of the rainbow cake.
Oh yeah.
And the chairs and whatnot. I've also this year I've experienced stock. For some reason they never made it last year, but she was super there. So here the earrings at Massachusetts are this kind of price if you don't. And then I've also got African American for Juneteenth.
It's okay, Daddy was going a little too fast.
So yeah, I mean, I have the leather, everything like that, but right now seem to be my most popular.
That's good. I think it'll come very handy next month with it being Pride Month for all that merchandise. So I'm sorry, it was a little hard to hear a little bit of your audio, so I was listening. It's all right. So with moving forward, is there any kind of other things that maybe you want to look into, like maybe as far as acting? Is anybody interested in that? And
ironically, I just did an audition for a movie filming in Pittsburgh this summer, the horror movie.
Very cool.
It was the open. Are you too?
No, I didn't get a chance to. I had stuff going on, but I'm glad you did.
I'm pretty sure you can email the company and they'll send you the form to be able to do it and submit your pictures.
Okay.
I can send you the email for it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got you, babe. But
Yeah.
it's an open casting call sort of thing, and they send out an email letting you know what days they need extras, and if you're able to make it that day, you let them know and they send you the location. But it's a Lee Daniels movie, so I'm kind of excited.
Oh yeah, that'll be really good.
And for me, not necessarily movies, but at DI Records, I am now head of charity, and I'm working on starting live streaming and charity shows. I have a live stream team set up. It's just not into effect yet. We're still working on all of the ins and outs of it, but I will be doing live stream charity.
Okay, so it's like a work in progress.
What? Layla had that music video that just came out. And Layla was just in a music video as well.
Yeah, Layla was just in a music video. It's oh shoot, let me see if I can find the song.
I think it's called Shut Up.
Yeah, Shut Up by
in front of me. I got it. Oh wait, this is her other page. Too many Layla pages. Okay, all right. It's called Shut Up by Grimshi, Grimshi. It's really good.
it's really good, and it's a well-made video as well.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
And Layla is also the cover model of one of Retro Lovely's issues this year, or not this year, this month, this upcoming month, June.
Is that the Mod Squad?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we shared that in the Dan-A-Plooza Facebook page, and we'll share the music video as well. So, my next question is, what when you go to your location and you're getting ready to shoot, do you have like an idea of like how you're gonna pose and work, and get your picture taken, or do you kind of just do it on the fly?
I mean, I would say for me at least, I practice poses at home, but I don't necessarily have before I go into the shoot. I'd basically wait.
I actually have Kitty helping me with a lot of my poses.
There you go.
For me personally, I try to think about it, shoot, I practice it, but for some reason my brain like glitches when we get into location, and I don't know what I'm doing. So it is nice to have the ladies along to kind of be like, yes, that was good. Now, adjust something a little bit, because it is definitely different. You're modeling in a mirror versus just having a camera in front of you and you can't see yourself. So yeah, it's nice to have feedback from these photographers. Always get friends nearby that are like, that's not working.
Exactly. And I think that's good, so that way you get that feedback, and that way you can look at the shot, and if you have to do it over, you can do it over right on the spot. Trying to think of what else I wanted to ask. So how long have you kind of known each other as a group, like collectively?
Well, I met in high school. We went to high school.
Yeah, we went to high school together.
Oh, there you go.
The world is. So yeah, she was in my sister's grade or in between,
Yeah, I think your sister was a grade ahead of me.
Okay.
But we went to the same. Like we saw each other. We didn't really know each other. Yeah, and then Kitty met at Horror Realm Con. What was that? Like right before COVID.
Did it fall down? Look down.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID, yeah.
Doing
Be careful, please.
this Babes of Brutal Business. The Babes of Brutal Business. I was like bending that day, and she came up to my table and was like, "Go crack it," everybody. And that, talking about BBE,
I love this area.
here I am now. So,
I was going back and forth at that con, like trying to like. As soon as I saw her, I'm like, she's beautiful. I wonder, would want to be a model because we were at that point in time. And I kept on going back to the boss, to her, to the boss, to her, to try to get things going. And but I knew that potential, and that's why.
Yep, it's those connections you make, sometimes even in a convention setting. My next question is, has the name change, have people really taken to the name change from where you were the Brutal Business Babes to Macabre Moon Models? Has that gone over?
Part. There's been a few people that have said maybe.
Right, but it's like,
Yeah.
there's been backlash,
No backlash.
Okay.
and nobody's had a problem.
No.
Everybody turn the volume down a little bit.
as far as my friends and things that fall Paige, I think they like the name a little.
Yeah, I feel like it has a good ring to it.
I just have
Look, that's where it would be.
Oh yeah. This
Storm
town's not
is over there.
What?
Storm's
Yeah, I see the rain.
So with the season coming up, like in Halloween, is there anything that you are gonna do, like maybe any kind of theme shoot for maybe October?
Oh, we always.
I know we were talking about doing like a Disney villains shoot at some point this year, so maybe we'll do
Oh,
that
there you
one
go.
for Halloween.
Yeah.
That would be a fun Halloween shoot to do.
Is there any character in mind?
Don't.
I mean, I know who I want to be, but I'm gonna keep it a secret.
So you guys say no spoilers.
I got a couple up my sleeve that I'm thinking of.
Very cool. Same with you, Kitty?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think that'll go very over well because you'll have massive fans of different things, of Disney fans and kind of like the hardcore style as well. So I feel like that'll be a good shoot.
Just know this: Halloween is 365 days out of the year for Macabre.
World Gothic.
Every day.
Have you met any other modeling groups? Like, have you met anybody, and does anybody else want to collaborate you, or are you just kind of doing your own thing?
We've had a lot of them. People wanting to work with us. It's just a matter of timing.
We've had a lot of offers lately.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what we.
And definitely be coming within the next year.
Okay. Very cool. Is there kind of like maybe a photo shoot that you have thought about doing maybe together, like out of town, collectively?
Always. But we have endless ideas.
Okay. Just that's another for stay tuned.
I'm not going to give
So,
up.
What do you feel like is the best part of being part of this group?
Honestly, pretty much like honestly, that's
For you, Drew?
The connections I've made, like the friends within the group and the photographers I've met. We've gone to some really cool locations that, I would like to go back to. So, mostly that.
And Cassandra?
Yeah, definitely the connection, like Drew said, just getting to hang out with these ladies and meeting photographers and locations, and also just meeting people in general has been a lot of fun. And it's honestly been life changing. You never know what connection you're going to make with one person. People yeah, it's definitely just been just see where it's going to go.
So it's kind of like you're living your dream. So I give you kudos because I know it's long and it's not an easy road, but I give you kudos for living your dream, especially because we were on lockdown for almost 2 years. Were you concerned at any point that this might impact something that you love to do?
Personally, yes. Like it definitely affected my business. It also kind of hindered me from joining the group because we didn't know when it was going to end. Like I said, Kitty in March, like literally the week before COVID hit the United States, and so it definitely put a damper on things.
Right.
I'm glad it's not the same situation.
What about you, Drew?
See, I kind of got brought into it in the middle of the pandemic, so I don't really have the same backlash really of not being able to work with anybody because I was just stepping into it.
Right.
So now everything's starting to pick up. I couldn't imagine if there was another lockdown.
Oh my. I'm gonna do virtual shoots. What about you, Crazy Kitty?
You can take a nap if you want.
my dog. I'm a landscaper / mower, so it didn't hinder that, but it did hinder concerts whenever I was doing it. So I did miss concerts whenever that. Because I couldn't promote to anybody at the shows or anything like that, and it hindered that. But other than that, I was an essential worker all the time.
And
damn it.
And I give you props, for still going through that, because I can only imagine that if it's something that you really want to do and you can't do it because of all the restrictions, that you're still able to do it now. So kudos to you for pushing through. But as far as
we got 5 more hours to get through.
when you go on a shoot, is there like a favorite piece of attire or prop that you like to take for shoots?
Cassandra's jewelry.
Yeah, Cassandra's jewelry for sure.
Unanimous.
I'm always down to showcase one of her pieces because I know that helps her out. And also, I'm always advertising. We're all always posting her stuff for her.
Right. Has that helped you, Cassandra? Do people see like the photos and then buy stuff from your store?
Yeah, they do. Having women definitely helps this business, but also because my friends, and we have a partnership through group. You know, their friends and their followers get discounts and things because they so whenever they post you know a photo shoot where they wearing a piece of mine, they can you know, discount. So I feel like it benefits all of us. It's also like their photos, if they have something that they really like,
Yeah.
that helps them fit in traffic back. It's just a nice part.
And I'm glad that people are purchasing, and that it's a good way for your business to be promoted. So I hope it continues for you as well. Fingers crossed.
Please.
Please. Do you have like a lot of different do you get like a lot of sales, you know? Is it like continuous, or is it kind of like up and down for you as far as your sales?
It's been increasing as the years go on.
Okay.
This June, like Wednesday, and September to like the beginning of November, busiest time of year because of specific holidays. But just in general, it's my friends that I work with through Macabre. Just word of mouth has been really helpful. Instagram, Facebook, whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. It's good. That's definitely good. Hopefully, it continues that way. I would feel like I'm
Fingers crossed, more merch to come off the shelf and sell. Hey, Drew. So, what is does everybody have like a certain kind of like personality where everybody kind of fits within each other within the group? Like, you all.
I think so. Whenever we were planning, I forget what that was, the demon shoot or something, and Lexi was like telling us each other specific kind of goth was.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what it was, yeah.
And it was interesting to hear another perspective on it. Just kind of how, like, you think you know yourself, and then just to hear it's kind of interesting. We all kind of have our own styles and personalities, and it's really cool to see interact with each other. How our different thoughts on that. Like, we did a demon shoot, just how each asked. It was just really cool to see. Like, none of us think the same exact. None of us think the exact thing. So it's just really neat to see how everything works out in the end of everything. Just in general, as far as our.
I'm the most ditzy one.
I like to think I'm the quickest to crack a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially in a stressful situation, I like to bring the comedic relief.
Like, done it.
I'm like the grandma, very. It's just.
Yeah. Kitty?
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how to answer, honestly. If anybody can answer, I have no clue.
you're kind of like the mom, like a little bit. Like you hold us all together, keep us in contact.
Yeah, you kind of keep us glued together.
That's what I was gonna say. You're the glue that holds everybody together. So.
You guys are gonna make.
Look,
Yep,
a rainbow.
don't do that.
Sorry. I got really excited. There's a rainbow. So proud. I wonder if you guys
wow.
can see it.
The awesome rainbow.
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 You see the rainbow? That's pretty.
There's a rainbow. It's a big rainbow. It's a double rainbow. Sorry, that just made my day.
That's all right.
Bob, you see it?
So, before we kind of wrap it up, is there anything else you'd like to say or promote on Dan-A-Plooza?
Sorry, I might have cut out there for a second.
It's okay.
I'll go. Okay. I'd like to promote my shop.
Yeah.
Part. See, you can find me, Cassandra von Kreep on Facebook and Instagram.
All right.
My business. So check that out. And I'm gonna plug my friend, Edward's Art and there's a lot of great artwork on there. He also has commissions for logos and whatnot. Our logo that's coming up, I believe, towards our logo. Just keep an eye out for Starbucks.
All right. Drew? Is there anything you want to say or promote before we wrap up?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was my turn. I'm going to be in an edition of Retro Lively Venus Cult. I got a little spread coming out in June. And just some things coming this summertime, along with the featuring the movie. So that will be fun.
All right. We'll definitely share that as well as Cassandra's shop and the many other things. And Kitty, do you have anything?
Just eventually, not saying right now, still working everything out. Look out for Crazy Charity.
Okay.
It's going to be a live stream where it's not just going to be video gaming. It's going to be personal. It's going to be interactive with the viewers. It's going to be different types of streams all the time. And we will be promoting more than one charity each time.
Oh, all right.
So.
Very awesome. All right. Well, I want to thank my guest at this time for being on Dan-A-Plooza. That is Crazy Kitty, Drew Luxx, and Cassandra Van Kreep. Make sure to follow them on their social medias as well as the Etsy store. I want to thank everybody and have a good night. My next guest will be on at 7:30, Eden Ivy. So stay tuned for that. Everyone take care and have a good night.